I got called upon by the climbing leader to actually carry loads up on the mountain. Felt like I was a contributing member of the expedition. More satisfaction in the grunt work that I've ever noticed before in my life. But we failed. We didn't make it. And it was heartbreaking for the team, albeit they had invested more. I was a late comer. I felt like, man, we can't quit here. Shouldn't we go back? It was too soon. The emotions hadn't been processed. People were too raw with the embarrassment and the pain of it all. Needed some time to process. Back then we thought of those kinds of things as the soft skills, only to realize in time that they're the essential skills of the emotional management of where we are and what happened in the moment. When it was a little bit more of a reasonable hour, I started to maybe recruit some of the teammates to suggest we should go back, we should try this again. I'll get together the best climbers I can. I'll be the weakest climber on the team. Probably not possible, but I'll try to get a team like that. Surprising when you go looking the talent you can find. It's difficult to get your hands on, it's out there, but boy, when you really look and you make it a daily effort, pulled 20 people together, all who could climb circles around me. It was a bit intimidating, in fact. We started to plan our expedition to return to the mountain, to realize that this failure needed to turn into something. Like, yes, it was a failure, but maybe it's only a failure if we repeat it without learning. Maybe in the first iteration, it's more about feedback. It's more about learning. We got to learn from this. And we got to take the time to do some analysis. We got to sit down. And this isn't about assigning blame. It's not about pointing fingers. It's about learning. It's in part about a gathering like this where we can review last year. We can look forward and forecast. We can understand about our safety record, about some of the challenges inside the business. We can think about how we're going to move forward differently, how we're going to be influenced as leaders, how we want 2023 to show up differently. It takes time to take a look at this, to put up our net promoter scores of some of our staff, to realize that, hey, here, we're not doing well. Here, we're killing it because of the effort that we've made. And here's a place in the transparency and honesty to say, this group, we need to take care of them. We need to think about what's happening here. We can't just switch it overnight. It's an investment of time and effort. And to have that kind of willingness is, in my estimation, one of the more powerful characteristics of an organization that can turn into a high-performing one or continue to elevate the level of high performance. Whether it's on the side of the mountain or a locker room in a hockey game or inside of a boardroom or large organization. It's being able to take a look at this and break it down. Not assigning blame, not pointing fingers, but learning. Where did we come up short? What are we going to do about it?